Yo, them boys at the corner store, cracking jokes like we poppin' soda water. Big Gooch K rockin', and me teaching the ladies laws for sure. Cool hand, hardy on the floor. Hot dog, just topic slide for the Facebook Live. For the Facebook Live. Me and Micah chatting up with paper and politics. Slick Kane got the work, but he thinking pics. Glennville streets catching all the loops. Last out, 5 proud crews, never mind.
The thoughts and opinions on this show does not represent the opinion of our employers or organizations. These are the opinions of the individual host. Sit back, relax, and let's chop it up at the corner store. The thought.
Hey, happy Thursday, and welcome back to the corner store. It's another week, another day, another hour, and we got the fellas here at the corner store. We got Mayor Micah, Slick King, Cool Hand,
what up?
And Teacher of the Year. We're gonna give you Teacher of the Year to 2025, as long as you don't come in there with Project 25, bro. So. Hey. What it do, fellas? What it do?
Yeah. Hey, hey, Michael.
What?
I heard Glennville was crunk this weekend.
This week?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I saw some of it. Man, they done moved green grass though, a different location, ain't it?
Nah,
man, that's all. That area always been in green grass.
It goes to show you how far we've come. The churchyard has become the fighting ground.
Oh man.
Not now one of them gonna be in church Sunday.
Nah. One need prayer. That one with them lumps, like somebody done put a bat to her head. She need to be there.
Bro, I thought that was a little dude beating her, bro. I was like, man, who little brother that is? Until y'all told me who it was. So I ain't gonna call no names, but
man, hey,
go to group chat. It'll say.
Hey,
was it a shooting? What was it? Were they shooting too?
I heard, yeah. So I seen something say they shot the next day.
Yeah.
You can't be playing around there like that. You still got Gracie that live over there, man. People, man, these kids off the chain, man.
Yeah, they have no filter, no sense of reality, man. There's big consequences to
you said kids. I heard a grown woman was over there.
It wasn't no kids over there. It was grown people.
So was it all Glennville or people from out of town?
Nah, from what they say, it was Glennville and Hinesville.
I know one thing. You can't come to Glennville, bro. Glennville put something on you, bro. Every group that done come to Glennville done left with something on them, bro. Y'all remember them white houses used to be by Burn Village?
They still there.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that time when Reidsville rolled through there, took an L?
No,
it might be. I know it's definitely before Michael time. Luke, you might have remembered it.
Was it when the high schools consolidated?
No, this was before. This was when we were, back in the day when Glennville and Reidsville didn't mix. Reidsville come through and try to catch some folks on the slide down there, and they and there was a lot of people back in that corner. Because if I ain't mistaken, that's where the lady used to sell alcohol back there.
Oh no!
Oh, we talking about back there? Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And she was back in the cut.
No, that was Mr. T. So
yeah, when them boys jumped. Them boys ran back there and they got jumped. Reidsville got it. I don't know if y'all was at the club that night out there in White Pine when them boys from Hinesville, the military boys almost got killed out there.
Well,
somebody did get killed, right?
Yeah. I remember.
I know they fucked one kid up. He had the medical retire. They had beat that boy so bad.
Yeah, I remember somebody did get around there in front of the club.
Oh, that cat, yeah. You talking about when old boy shot him and killed him?
Yeah.
I just tell you this, man. Y'all mess around in little small Glennville you want to, thinking we punks or thinking they punks. I'm out of there now. But yeah, they put something on you, bro.
Well, you sound like what's the country singer talking about messing around in small town?
Yeah, man. They put something on you in Glennville, bro. One thing about them Glennville cats, man, they throw hands, bro.
Yeah, they rough, boy.
Oh, we saw that on that video, boy. They were going to town.
Yeah.
Dang. Glennville done got banned from Starlight. They done got banned from clubs in Statesboro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right, well, jumping into the show, man. Paper and politics. Edmund and Micah. I see the subject you guys brought onto it, and man, it's a head scratcher. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson himself. What do you guys think about what's going on?
I will say this right here. It just shows many people in our community's ignorance. To lump us all in as criminals, it feeds a bigger narrative that most Black people are criminals. I mean, most of us are law-abiding citizens and do what we're supposed to do every day. But for you to lump us in just because this man has been convicted on 34 felonies, that all of a sudden now he's going to have inroads in the African-American community, that is preposterous and asinine at best. And so for me, it was an insult. Anytime I hear anybody say that, especially Black folk, but some of these white commentators, these conservative commentators are now saying it. Oh, Trump is going to do well with the African Americans because they can identify with him because he's been indicted. Oh, he has a mug shot. So all of us have mug shots now.
Gold tennis shoes.
Yeah. And so it just feeds this bigger narrative of what they really think about us. They think that we are all rappers and we live our lives like what they see in the media, when that is the worst parts of us that are being portrayed on the media, but we all get lumped into that. And we have to deal with that every day, especially many of us that are professionals have to deal with that every day on our job. That's the reason why we are one of few African Americans. We always are uptight and careful about what we do, because we know we are a reflection of what these people think of us in general. So I just feel like that was ignorant.
I just get tired. Of these self-appointed spokespersons for me, the African American community. And I'm not just talking about 50 Cent, them two rappers that were up in New York. I'm talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm talking about Cornel West. Them folks do not speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Where I agree with them on certain aspects, I do not 100% speak. They don't 100% speak for me. And I'm kind of tired of it. It's almost like Charles Barkley will go up there and say something, and then now that's the black community's motto. And I'm tired of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we got to stop getting our news and our political views from influencers and people who only produce sound bites and no substance.
Yeah.
Like, it's all sound bites and it's all for clicks and likes, but it's nothing behind it. No data, no stats, no nothing that really proves or even backs up what they say. So we have to stop getting our influence and our political views from those type of people.
I think in back channels I told you about my coworker, young guy, 30, and me and him talked, and he said that he could not vote for Biden, and he said, Biden reminds him of his, one of his family members that, mentally having some issues, as they get older. And I didn't really argue that point. What really got me was, and I know Edmund over there, but, Biden old as hell, you know what I'm saying? And, we probably could have come up with a better candidate with the same message, but anyway, he told me that he was not voting for Biden. He was going to vote for Trump. And I asked him why. And he said, well, and he kind of mumbled a little bit, and he said, well, the economy was better and I was doing better. And I said, why? And he could not, how can I say, he could not articulate why he was voting for Trump, but he was very well articulate about why he didn't want to vote for Biden. And if all young people are really thinking that way, we're gonna have some issues.
The thing is, though, Trump is not much younger than Biden.
Absolutely.
I told him that.
I was going to say they're 3 years
I told
apart.
him that.
And so for me is, of course, I would want somebody younger to run for president. Of course. I mean, every candidate, we've always been in a political atmosphere where we had to swallow somebody we didn't prefer as the nominee of the party.
Pause.
Oh.
TD Jakes.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Did I miss something?
You didn't get that.
We had to accept.
Yeah, we had to hold our nose and vote for who we didn't vote.
We had to accept somebody we did not totally agree with. But what I want to say too is that in our community, especially with this younger generation, they're more wedded to rhetoric than they are substance. Because anytime I have a conversation with someone and they tell me they prefer, Trump or somebody else over Biden, and they say, I don't like Biden, I ask them why, they can't tell me. They can't even tell me. They can't even tell me what Biden has done or not done. Only thing they keep going back to is the 94 crime bill. And I have to educate them on that. I said, in 94, most of y'all, I was 94, I was a teenager, right? And y'all pretty much in high school, about grown. What was going on in our community in the late 80s and 90s?
Terrible.
It was the crack epidemic.
New Jack City.
Houses were getting broken into, getting robbed. Most people in the Congressional Black Caucus supported that same crime bill.
So
it was their communities that were being ravaged. See, we want to have a revisionist history. Yeah, it was wrong. I feel like hindsight is 2020, but it was wrong now that we look back. But during that time when we were in the midst of it, even Black politicians support the crime bill because they wanted relief in their communities because grandma was getting robbed. Our houses were getting broken into. VCRs were getting pawned. And see, nobody want to talk about that stuff. And we want to bring that up. And I'm not saying that to excuse the crime bill because now that I look back and I'm older now, I understand the ramifications that it had, but it really wasn't federal law. See, this is another thing. Most people are arrested on the state level. It was Zell Miller. If you want to be mad with somebody, it was Zell Miller passing the 3 strikes and you outlaw in the 90s in Georgia and around these other southern states. That's what put more people in jail.
Yeah, and actually, Biden,
the law didn't put him in jail; they put the self in jail.
Absolutely, too. Right. That's the whole conversation.
But that is because the sentencing was the difference, really.
Yeah,
compared to our counterparts. But Edmund or Michael, educate him on it. Didn't Biden only have a small piece of the crime bill? Wasn't his piece was the Women's Violence Against Women Act or something?
So here's the thing: when Democrats see, everybody want to have it. I can take you through a political lesson. We were getting demolished in political elections on the national level. Bill Clinton from Arkansas, the governor of Arkansas, said, look, after Dukakis ran for president, they ran that Willie Horton ad, Democrats were always looked at as being weak on crime. So Bill Clinton said, we got to do something about this. That's where the whole concept of triangulation came from, where he came up with this whole concept to kind of play the middle so that he can get elected. Bill Clinton wouldn't have been elected if he didn't take on this mantra. But everybody want to talk about the Bill Clinton years, but we don't talk about the politics behind how he got elected. And I'm not saying these things are right, but it's the environment that we were in. And so he ran on that whole candidacy. So it was really his bill. And Biden came on and he was a proponent of the Violence Against Women Act, the ban on assault weapons, all those good things that we want to see again. He was a proponent of that as well, but we don't want to give that man credit. We just want to punish him. But then let's look at it like this right here. What has he done for me lately? When you look at his record in the Obama administration, what he's done now, I mean, I can go by what you did for me lately, and he's been doing a great job.
Yeah, and if you line up his accomplishments to Obama's, he's been more consequential. Not that he's better than Obama, but Obama had roadblocks.
I'm be honest longer than anybody else in history. And I know we're in a nostalgia moment, But Biden has been the most consequential president since Lyndon B. Johnson when you put legislation per legislation. Obama, I give him credit for the health care law, but Obama was a little naive thinking that these Republicans were going to work with him.
Well, we let him down during the midterms.
We
took
did.
The House back.
We
I mean,
did.
he can't really do much but executive orders then.
But he could have got more done because he has a 60-seat majority in the Senate until Ted Kennedy passed away.
Obama made a strategic error when he first won. He had everything in place to push everything he did. When he tried to say, you know what, look, I got elected. I told y'all that I was going to work with these guys. And he spent 2 years basically kissing their butts, and they blocked him. And then when they finally got the second and the midterm, they did that the rest of his 6 years in office. And I don't really fault him. Like, Obamacare was a piece of what he wanted to do. I don't really fault him. I think that he did an outstanding job for the things that he had to go through and had to push through. I think we failed him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We failed him.
Two things can be true at the same time. I agree with you, Roderick, as far as him. It was a blunder to think that those folks were going to work with him. I give you that. But at the same time, we failed him in the 2010 midterms because what he faced was a backlash to who he was. See, we were naive to think that you had people throwing out we're in a post-racial America, a colorblind society. And those Republicans were working because there was an element and an undercurrent in our country that still couldn't see a black man be president. And let's be honest about it. And those folks came out in droves and they said, oh, it's economic strife and we coming out to defend. No, it was racial tension.
Yeah, that was
when I was in the military that individuals were retiring and they requested not, at the end they say they certificate from President Obama. It's a kind of tradition for you to get the certificates and stuff signed by the commander-in-chief. Your wife get one. You get one, and a lot of people were postponing their retirement. They were opting not to get the certificate. They were requesting to not be, and this is the Air Force, and they was requesting not to have President Obama's name not mentioned during that ceremony. So that undertone, it woke something up.
And even on a local level. President Obama and Michelle First Lady Obama came to Fort Stewart and gave all the municipal leaders back then, Daddy was on the city council, and he gave them a chance to, everybody got a chance to come meet him, shake his hand, etc. A lot of the local politicians from Glennville denied it. And so, Daddy ended up having extra tickets and some people got to go. But it was because a lot of the city councilmen, the mayor at the time, they didn't go.
I did that in Alaska. They wanted us to go. They wanted us to go see Trump come up. Oh. They come in there, and it was funny because they came to my office and said, "Hey, we trying to get a mixture of a variety of people to go see President Trump at the hangar." I looked up. Nah, I'm good. They just moved on to the next office, man. I was like, I ain't going out there.
Translation: we need some more black people in the crowd to sell these sneakers.
Right. You'd have been up there like that black guy with the ponytail in the shades on.
Blacks for Trump.
Blacks for Trump.
Not me.
Black vets for Trump.
Yeah, not me.
But man, transitioning. We're still in segment 1. Jim Crow 2.0. Man, I saw some comments from Byron Donald saying black folks were better off during Jim Crow. Meaning because some conservatives or some blacks were conservative meant they were more progressive in their life and accomplishing things during Jim Crow.
Some folks out here making this argument. I heard it when I was in college too, that black folks were better off during Jim Crow because we shop with each other, we live with each other, we
spend a dollar in the community.
Yeah.
My dad did that.
I hear that. Yeah, we were forced to do that, but at the same time, if I looked at a white woman wrong, I was killed. If I did something I could be whipped. I can be, there are so many different things. I mean, let's be honest, the whole Great Migration, when you look at our history books, it'll tell you that most people moved north during World War II for better jobs in the north end. No, they were fleeing terrorism. These folks were being killed down here. The rise of the KKK began to take root in the South in the early 1900s. That's the reason why a whole museum was over in Montgomery that will highlight people, even in Tanner County, that was lynched. And so I hate when these people say Jim Crow, life was better than Jim Crow, but I believe that they want to take us back to Jim Crow. When you look at everything that they're doing, and this is the reason why going back to the elections have consequences. We just looking at just policy, but you better look at these federal courts. If you look at everything we see being struck down right now that help advance us as a community to where we are today is being struck down in the courts by these conservative judges that Donald Trump appointed. The Fearless Fund, a fund that was created to help Black women start businesses and help fund them and to help level the playing field, was just struck down by two of the three conservative justices on the appeals court here in this region. When you look at the Voting Rights Act, Section 5 of the Voting Rights Act was struck down by a conservative Supreme Court justice. Affirmative action struck down by a conservative Supreme Court justice. See, these people are playing lone ball while we're playing personality-driven. They have an agenda, and we better get on board with our own agenda to say, look, I may not like you, Biden. You may be too old, but I know that you will support these judges and policies that are near and dear to my heart.
Oh yeah, they're striking down. Yeah, the gerrymandering is about to go crazy right now. If you look at South Carolina and Louisiana, that's going to set precedents for the other states to go crazy as well. So paper and politics up. Oh yeah, there's one other thing that is trending. Did you guys see the white father who ran up on the black superintendent? How would you guys have reacted if that was you as a superintendent?
Beat his mouth off.
I mean, and then for the school to only recommend misdemeanor misconduct charges when it looks like assault to me, and then violence in front of children. Yeah, like a lot of people don't know violence in front of kids is a crime also.
Yeah,
but they didn't charge him with it.
If I was him, I'll go file charges.
So what's the difference between him doing that and Flage brother in the crowd at the basketball game?
No, that's worse. That's worse. He put his hands on somebody.
Right.
Yeah. I look at it as
nothing. His daughter wasn't even in no kind of physical danger about nothing. You know what I mean?
He just, from what I was from the conversation, was he just didn't want him to touch his daughter. You know,
he tried to hide behind the excuse of his daughter had been bullied and all of that, but he never went to the principal. He let her shake the principal's hand. He never went to the faculty at the school. So I mean, the racism is bold and blunt right now. And
Donald Trump.
Yep. Direct correlation.
They're a little bold.
Police.
People real bold right now. So
people right there, y'all better be careful. Y'all smiling,
man. The people know who to play with too, man. They know who they can do that too. They know certain black people that can do that too. They ain't running up on everybody like that. I promise you, they ain't.
Man, speaking of Luke, I saw a joker in Walmart Monday. A lady called him an N-word. And why she picked the wrong one, man. This joker had the whole store running to their area. He was cussing her out so bad. He said, if I was an MF woman, I'll beat you. Hey, you better be glad. And then she tried to calm down. Oh, I slipped out, or I ain't mean to say it, and try to hug his wife. You better not hug her, nasty. Yeah, they keep playing with the wrong one. They gonna catch it.
For real.
Especially the young. I'm gonna be honest with you. The youngest, bro. The youngest ain't hearing that noise, bro. They ain't got no restraint.
No, whatsoever.
No restraint, no filter, no respect,
none.
No nothing.
So like he said, if you was a woman, these young dudes would have just punched her.
Yeah, the youngest is wild.
Yeah, for to find out.
Hey, he was an OG. He kept his hand in his pocket, fussing the whole time too. I was like, dang.
Yeah, he know. He
Yes,
know.
sir.
Yeah, if he was 25 or younger, she would have got knocked out.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
you might have stretched it to 30 there, Mike.
While we're talking about that, y'all saw that thing I sent y'all, this club in St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
You can't get in unless if you're a woman, you got to be over 30, and a man, you got to be over 35. I actually agree with
I support that
I like
1,000,000%.
Me
I
too.
like it. I'm gonna
don't
be
make
honest
the
with you,
cut
bro.
just yet, but
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I can't party with them young cats like that, man. You know, I can't go to the restaurant with them. They dashing and dying, man. They violent. You look at them wrong, bro. They want to try you, and you know these jokers are disrespectful, bro. They'll jump on your car. You seen what happened in New York? Black couple. I think it was a black couple. Kid slapped that man in the back of the head, and his wife was 2 weeks pregnant. She wound up losing the baby because the whole bunch of teens jumped him. You know, yeah, man. They disrespect. They know they can get away with it, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, there's a restaurant in St. Louis that has a 30 and up age limit, and we'll take a look at the clip real quick.
A new restaurant in North St. Louis County is blowing up on social media. Lots of people have plenty to say about the age restrictions at Bliss in Florissant. Today, 5 on Your Side's Robert Townsend talked to the owner and customers.
Kelly, the restaurant owner, tells me he wanted a business where people 30 years old and older can go, enjoy, and have a peaceful time. And with that, he says, come age limits.
What's up with it, brothers? Y'all good?
Welcome to Bliss. 2 weeks ago, 36-year-old Marvin Payton and his wife opened their new upscale restaurant near West Florissant and New Halls Ferry Road in North St. Louis County.
It represents pure happiness and pure utopia. It's a home away from home. You could come here and feel like that you were actually on a resort.
Delicious. Jamaican style.
The restaurant's popular West African Caribbean cuisine,
Lamb chops ready,
isn't the only hot topic simmering on social media. People can't stop chattering about the age restrictions at Bliss. Women must be at least 30 years old and men 35 to enter the business.
It's just something for the older people to come do and have a happy hour, come get some good food, and not have to worry about some of the young folks that bring some of that drama.
And of course, we have been getting a little backlash, but that's okay because we sticking to our code.
Everyone who enters the restaurant will have to show their ID to a hostess or a St. Louis County police officer after 7 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday.
He has a policy that suits the clientele.
That's Roderick right there.
He's on the right track.
Those are younger ones. You could come patronize the business once you turn 30 or 35, because we're going to be here for a while.
A new restaurant in North St. Louis County.
So what do y'all say in the chat? If you saw that segment, do you agree?
Yeah,
30 and up.
I agree.
And that's also people who ain't chasing every dollar either.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
they're chasing the right dollar.
Yeah, you actually make more dollar right there, like that.
Absolutely. Somebody know I can go somewhere I'm gonna be safe. Ain't gonna have to worry about these little kids getting mad and shooting up the place. Man, please.
Yeah.
No, they ain't got no ketchup for their chicken nuggets.
Big facts. All right, on to the next segment, man. Caitlin Clark. Man, this story has been trending on all the podcasts, all the morning sports talk shows, all the talking heads are talking about it. But is she being pampered, or is it justified, the treatment she's getting? And is the spotlight that the machine behind her that's giving her, is that warranted as well? Well, what say you, Cool Hand?
I can't say that she hasn't earned, nothing that she's getting, but my problem is it's been people that came before her, even white players, that came before her that's been good, and they didn't get all this hype that she getting. But I guess she just happened to come along at the right time with the perfect storm, man. I mean, it is what it is. I think it's being blown up, of course, because she white, but like them white girls ain't got no problem with her neither. They got issues too, so they're trying so hard to turn this turn this into a black girl versus white girl, and the black girl's mad cause the white girl to come through and getting all this and all that. But it's been white girls in the WNBA that's been balling. They've been just as good as the black talent in the WNBA, if you want to be real about it. So, like I said, I think she just happened to come along at the right time. You know, just like when LeBron came through and he got his shoe deal. I mean, he was the first one, a young player, to get that type of money on the shoe deal. So, I mean, it is what it is when it comes to that. But she gonna have to toughen up. She can't cry about everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
She want to put her struggles on that, but nah, she just struggling. And Diana Taurasi, she a great. She can argue that she probably one of the best to ever do it. She had them put that on her head early. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be levels to this and it's gonna be different. So if they want to be honest about it, the OG white lady the one put the target on her head from the get-go. So she just gonna have to fight through it. But they need to quit blowing it up and trying to make it out like it's a racial thing.
I think it's talk, it's chatter, and it's newsworthy. I think everybody's out of pocket. I've heard now, even though I believe it is some jealousy out there, but when you hype up somebody, y'all don't remember, man. God bless the dead, Cedric. Remember Cedric Tigner was just a star. He was a superstar, man, down at middle school. You remember that, hot dog? He was a superstar.
He peaked too early.
Yeah, he was a straight superstar. And he came to spring practice, and everybody made it the point to kind of humble this guy. And I think we didn't handle it right because he wound up not playing no football for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And he probably could have helped us, you know. And so you have to be very careful how they doing Caitlin, because some of that play they're doing is flagrant. And somebody has to step in and kind of take care of that. But she does a lot of flopping. She's going to have to toughen up a little bit. She ain't going to get them calls that she got in Iowa, them blatant push-offs. And some of these women are grown. You know what I'm saying? Some of these women that, you know, they got pride too. You know, they used to be superstars of their team. So I think some of these people need to just let everything play out. You know, Shannon them talking about him and Stephen A. Smith talking about the folks are jealous. You know, it may be a little jealousy in there, but jealousy also comes with competition. You know what I'm saying? Competition and jealousy kind of look alike, you know, so they very similar, especially in makeup and nature. You know what I'm saying? So you just blatantly say it, you know, accuse somebody, you know, that ain't gonna do nothing but fuel some more animosity towards this girl. But she's bringing, to me, she bring entertainment to the game. I want to watch and see what's gonna happen. If somebody's gonna stop her, take the challenge. That's why I watch. You know, yeah. I want to see her get stopped. Not because I don't like her, not because of the color of her skin. I just like competition. I want to see a person like Donkey. Donkey tonight, you know, I want to see somebody stopping. You know, I'm tired of seeing that fade away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big facts. And Rodney Dinkins brings up a good point. Everyone else is talking, but you haven't heard her say a word.
She ain't said a word.
So that kind of what upsets me as well. Like the stuff she's going through, she isn't the first person to go through it. Yeah. Like Candace Parker went through the same thing her for rookie year.
But at the same time,
she turned it in and was the first rookie to be MVP, not rookie MVP, but MVP of the league.
She ain't got to say that. She got people talking for her, so that's kind of smart on her behalf. She ain't got to say that because the whole world fighting for her, look like.
Yeah, they even getting on to her teammates.
Yeah, they didn't stand up. Yeah, and then on the flip side, Angel Reese. What do you guys feel about that?
She surprised me. I didn't think her game translated, bro.
Right, you must not have checked history, bro. She was the number 2 wing player coming out.
I don't look at that. I look at style of play. Style of play means, and rankings are not accurate. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not just saying stop there, but what about
so look at her game. look at her game in college. She was basically a rebounder and put the ball back in. I thought that didn't translate. I thought she would need a little bit more skill set to get her offense off. But she's proven me wrong, being a double-double. You know what I'm saying? That also may be a weakness in the girls' game that I didn't realize. I thought that they were a little bit more solid than that. You know what I'm saying? Let's flip to a men's game. Those that only can dunk don't fare well. They usually not one of your offensive threats. They usually turn into defensive players. You know what I'm saying? Big post players that can just dunk.
Yeah,
you know,
except the few that'll make an exception, like Dennis Rodman, Draymond Green. Like you have some that specialize in the hustle board stats that'll be Hall of Famers.
Yeah, I didn't think Dwight would translate, but so she kind of. So I'm been surprised with that. You know, I think she's in the media too much. Like that one statement she made was that, you know, people came to see her. You know, too.
Yeah, and I hate that they edited for her to sound like that because they didn't play what she said after that. She said, people come to see me too, but there's a whole bunch of other great players in the league as well.
Yeah,
they cut it at that. They don't even show that.
Yeah. Well, you got to watch what you say, bro. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just like the commentators, when you use stuff like jealous or envy, especially with black women, boy, you touching some nerves there.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to get hit the truth. You know, all I heard was she got a shoe deal. This girl didn't get a shoe deal. To me, that's some jealous stuff. You can't get mad because Nike gave this girl something. And, is it wrong? Probably is. You know what I'm saying? But to me,
it ain't her fault.
Hating on her to get her deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't her fault.
Yeah, like I just hate. I'm a Caitlyn fan. I just hate that it's pinned as a either or instead of both or all. Like to me, it could be Magic versus Bird.
Ain't nobody buying no Asia. I like Asia. I think Asia the best basketball player in WNBA, but ain't nobody buying her shoes, man.
If you market it right, though,
right.
To me it comes down.
Ain't nobody buying Asia shoes, man.
If you
half of y'all don't even know where Asia played at.
You got to market it right, bro. If you don't market it right, then that's what.
Half of y'all don't even know where Asia played at, man. So, hey, and you gonna go out there and buy her shoe? Come on, bro.
Nope. Asia like the Tim Duncan, like nobody was wearing no Duncans.
Because she didn't have the marketing behind it, though, bro.
Man,
I'm just saying.
Put them shits in Walmart.
Would they not buy some Asia Air Max if Nike had them?
Hey, put them shits in Walmart right next to them Shacks.
Hey, put them in the
they
basket.
Might buy the Air Max.
You got to search for the matching shoe.
Yeah, man. These shit's on screens.
Oh man, but that's our NBA talk. It's gonna be a short show tonight. We have some guests that are missing tonight. Co-host K-Rock, Kelly Murphy, and Big Gooch. He's getting for a class reunion cruise, so we'll have them on the next time we're on. But moving on to the last segment, Mr. Slick King, what are they thinking? What you got?
Man, so everybody's saying, I forgot the dude's name, you know, but everybody's saying what a man was due to court on via Zoom. And the judge and his lawyer call him. He answers the phone. He says, hold on, I'm getting ready to park. You know, I'm getting ready to pull up to my doctor's office now. Hold on, I'm getting ready to park. And you know, then he finally parks, and then the judge looks through the paperwork and see that this man has supposedly been on suspension license. So the judge like, you got to be kidding me. This guy just drove up to his doctor's appointment, and we in court on and he answers Zoom. He is playing with me. So they wound up revoking his bail. Told him he got to be there at 6, but they did give an option for another bail. So postponed today, I see another story. Update to him. Apparently, it was a clerical error where they didn't think, he didn't have any license. It wasn't just suspended. He didn't have license for the state for the state of Illinois, I think it was. But for some reason, they ran his name against, a lot of y'all don't know, but they got a big system called NCIC. It's like a national database with everything loaded. They ran his name to see if he got any license in the other 49 states. He come back with no license. So this boy been balling, going, driving, going around, doing his thing with no license, zero license, bro. So I don't know what he was thinking.
No,
shouldn't have answered the Zoom call. He'd have been driving right now.
Yeah, I would have told him it was one of them virtual backgrounds like this right here.
Yeah, yeah. That cat answered the phone, knowing he had no life, and the cat looked like he about 48, 50. So he been riding dirty for a long time.
Yeah, that when it finally hit him, that look on his face, boy.
Oh, you seen him drop his mouth? He couldn't believe it.
That turned into a meme instantly.
He ain't the only one. There's a lot of people right here riding dirty.
Oh yeah, I ain't get licensed until I was 19. Novella took me.
Oh, for real? Dang, dog, all that time we were riding with you, you ain't had no license?
Man, I ain't had none, bro. Daddy let me go. Daddy let me go to Macon to watch basketball game, but I ain't had no license.
Oh,
I ain't even
y'all had that blue Thunderbird.
The Thunderbird, we had the green car, bro. I had everything. I had a little sports car. I ain't had no license the whole time. I ain't get licensed until I was 19, bro.
God, dog, you been riding dirty all that time, boy.
Yeah,
man, we all in Savannah riding, man. You had no else.
Riding around here fighting people.
I ain't have no license.
Zero
all
license.
on the sand here.
We all in Savannah at the concert, man. We riding out through Savannah.
Zero license.
Oh man.
Well, how y'all ain't ever hit a roadblock or nothing?
Man, hey, I got stopped one time flying. I was doing back on the sand hill. I was doing about, I forgot where we were going. We were going somewhere.
What you was doing on the sand hill?
Why you on the sand
Who else you was coming?
Nah, we were heading through. Okay. And I got pulled over by the time saver. And guess who pulled me over?
Archly?
No. Now we out there in Little Long County.
Here?
Hey, my uncle, Sheriff Barry, bro.
Oh,
pulled me over.
Curtis.
Nah,
Lamont or something. What's his name?
Yeah, that's Kim, them daddy.
No,
that's Kenny.
Oh yeah. Ken, you talking about Lamar?
Lamar, yeah.
No, Richard Barry.
Robert, ain't it?
Robert.
Robert.
Yeah. So Robert pulled me over, man. You know, Robert was married to my aunt.
Yeah.
So he pulled me over, man. I was hauling ass, bro. He looked at me. He said, "Slow down." I took off and I was heading out again.
Yeah.
That's the only time I got stopped when I ain't had no license.
But you know, police was different back then. Has Archly ever stopped? Oh, Mr. Archly?
He stopped me on the 4-wheeler, told me to go home.
Yeah, he stopped me before and told, hey, now going home. Like I was speeding. He just said, hey, go home, take that car home.
Yeah, actually he stopped me. He stopped me on the 4-wheeler, told me to go home. Yeah. I went through that path and hit him up, and I was gone the other way.
Yeah. All right, real quick, what's the score check, man?
Score check 68 to 48. They up by 20. Oh, I do got it. Did y'all know, man? So this is something I learned from my wife, man. See, I see these shades right here. Hold on.
Yeah,
Zach. All right. So yeah. So apparently,
what you got?
If you buy enough chicken nuggets or something, you get put into a different award thing, and they give you the Oakley shades.
Well, man, I ain't know that. We had Zach all the time.
Hey, I told my wife, what you doing with all them damn points? You know what I'm saying?
Cool, hand. You hear that boy talking about Oakley?
Yeah, he Oakley, bro. Y'all see
oak tree.
Yeah. Nah, man, you get these out of the kids. You get these out of the kids meal.
Man, some Happy Meal shades.
Yeah, you get these out of the kids meal, man.
If he had that Zaxby on it might be all right, bro.
I might rock these in the Bahamas.
Yeah, welcome to the cruise, dog.
Yeah, I might rock these.
Yeah, but man, that's the end of the show this week. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Corner Store. Any parting shots? Shout out to Big Rock that came on, John Prestel, Big Kevin Mac. They're always tuned in to us. And Big Al got a lot of feedback when he was home saying a lot of people watch us, but they usually watch the after show. So
hey Shannon, this will be a good time. What do you guys think in Glennville if we do this show live back home where we can have some crowd interactions? We all sitting there, you know, we can feed off each other, you know, go over some stuff. If y'all like that idea, let us know. Cause we thinking about coming home, getting on the grill, you know, getting a little, you know, I don't know Everybody can't get on the red cup, but get on the red cup.
Mike
You know
get that
what I'm
Welch's
saying?
grape juice.
And
Mike
just
get
have
that
fun.
I get a community. Yeah. I
Get that Welch's grape juice in it.
Yeah, we get some Welch's grape juice.
Yeah, that's a good point, Roger. So if you guys want us to come home to do a live show and we have some audience engagement, man, we will definitely look to do that over the summer. But we may need your help with finding a location that can house us to host the show. We're looking for a barbershop or something, or even like a small center, or if somebody has a large home with a backyard or something that they don't mind having guests, we can do that too. And Cool Hand, you had something you want to say?
Yeah, Edmund, man, we talked about that lady in Atlanta doing all that line, man.
Which one?
Was she a Delta?
Yeah, Delta,
man. Man, she cool, man. I've known her for years, and I'm surprised they elected her.
She say she a Delta, something else. They claim she lying about the other two things.
She said she was a Delta, she was an OBGYN, and she was a veteran. Talking about when they did an interview, she said she's a veteran of family.
Yeah, she's a family veteran. Everybody in her family was in the middle, was veterans.
and she worked for did she say she worked for OBGYN?
Yeah, she worked in the OBGYN field or something.
Oh she cuckoo, man. She
in Atlanta. They like anybody in Atlanta.
Y'all got a lot going on in Atlanta. What's going on
missed
with
that
the
one.
water?
Well, the water situation is, here's the thing. Even in DeKalb and Atlanta, we have some of the oldest infrastructure. Some of these pipes haven't been replaced in like 100 years. And so all this growth taking place, many of us, I know DeKalb and Atlanta is under a consent decree where the federal government has mandated that we replace all these pipes and get the water clean, and, because that's what's doing it. But another thing that people don't talk about, the reason why these pipes are bursting too, they old, but y'all need to stop flushing grease down the drain.
Oh, I do that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Exactly. And see, people don't understand that grease get clogged up in that drain, and it can burst the pipes, and it can clog the pipes. And so
you said 100 years.
100 years.
Yeah, my grandkids gonna have to work that out.
Dang, dog, you don't care nothing about the Green New Deal, huh?
Nah, man.
Hey, Roger, this is an infomercial. When you use the grease, take the jug you got the grease out of, get your funnel, pour that grease back in there, put it in the dumpster.
Do you know how finicky my family is, bro? They still looking at expiration dates, man. Work by, what they call it, bye dates. Man, man, that say best. That's just a taste thing. It says best used by.
Yeah, I think you can use some months after it expires.
Yes,
so a gallon of milk. How many days you go by?
No, 0 milk.
But
that milk gonna lumping up on you, boy.
Yeah, I ain't messing. I don't even mess with milk no more. I'm lactose intolerant.
I don't do that milk, but I do like all them canned goods. If they less than 6 months, I'm gonna use them.
Man, my kids will go in there and chunk all them, bro. They don't play, bro. Them little jokers, they work at the health department or something, man.
Oh man, it's way different than us then, but
yeah, bro.
That joke can have dates from 2 years ago. We had
especially ketchup, mustard. Man, I guarantee you got mustard in there for 2010.
Your uncle, hey Roger, your uncle had some old ketchup in his refrigerator.
Yeah.
He said, "Nah, this pre-pandemic, we can't use this."
Yeah.
Do most black people have a condiments drawer in their kitchen?
Absolutely. You got a condiments drawer. You got what else you got? Where you dump all your stuff from the restaurant, napkins and all that.
That's in the glove
menus.
Yep.
Got a closet full of Walmart plastic bags for trash.
That's all up on the counter.
I thought when you put something in the can, I thought that shit was good until I thought that shit's supposed to survive a nuclear war. So you know what I'm saying? So I ain't never looked at no dates. If I see the can of peas up there,
do your wife or y'all still use your grease? Put it in like a butter container or something?
My folks are bougie, bro. They ain't using no grease.
Yeah,
and you know how? Back when I was a broke man, I used to use that grease for everything except for fish. I tried to do try to fry some French fries and some fish grease one time. That shit didn't taste good.
No, you can do that.
That shit didn't go good.
No, Slick, what you trying to do, bro?
I was trying to recycle.
Oh man, you was doing bad, huh?
Yeah, man. It was early in my career.
It was them catfish fries.
Yeah, man, that shit was nasty, bro. Now
they use the air fryer.
Yeah, I use the air fryer, bro.
Yeah, my kids right now, bro. If they don't see that thing crack out of them bottles, and you pull that safety tab, nah, they ain't eating it.
Oh man, so your kids never really stayed no time in Glennville with Miss Novella them.
Yeah, but grandma stopped cooking a long time ago, man. You know, grandma stopped cooking when I was in high school, so they've been getting their food kind of delivered and picked up. Yeah, Grandma quit cooking like she rarely cooked. You know what I'm saying? Since then, yeah.
Gotcha.
Really, only if she have a few of them over, she might.
Yeah, she might do that, but and most of us when we come home, we kind of go get pizza and different things like that, But yeah, grandma put a sign up one time, man. Me and Russell come home, and she had a sign up there talking about retired, and we just laughed. We didn't think much of it, bro. Grandma had quit cooking, bro. She was done.
You ate too much.
We had to go fend for ourselves, bro.
Hey man, I made this a game, man.
Nikki talking about watch it.
Yeah, grandma and them used to go to Huddle House. They get plates delivered to them. People would cook dinner and bring it to them. Yeah, 2 plates, bro.
2 plates.
Yep.
Oh, nigga talking about not too much on our grandma.
Only 2.
Yeah,
what
bro.
You ate?
Yeah, tell her to go to bed, man.
Yeah, 2 plates, bro.
You're an hour behind us, right?
Yeah.
Booby.
She hour behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, when you coming on the show, nigga, we need some estrogen on the show. Too much testosterone.
There's some people you just don't invite, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Slick. I'm talking about your sister.
Yeah. Hey, keep her and Didi off.
Oh man. They ain't got their security clearance. Huh?
Yeah, Didi get us shut down. Y'all think I ain't got no filter?
Yeah. Mess around and embarrass us, King.
Oh man, yeah. But if you don't mind being on the show and don't mind laughing with us and sharing some information, man, please.
You got to pass the background check though.
We do an extensive background check. Make sure you ain't stole nothing out of Central Pharmacy.
Ain't
got no IGA. Hey, all of that.
Yeah, man, you can't be on that then. They're gonna get you off of it now.
Hey, you got grandfather did.
Hey, and I ain't the only one. Tawanda can't either.
Me neither.
Yeah, put Tawanda out there. Hey, Edmund got grandfathered in, man.
Oh man, we might have a retro background check here.
Yeah.
Him and Kelly. Kelly rolled out all the pack gas out the truck.
Hey, I think none of us are clear the background check except for Michael.
Luke, we want to tell in with you, right?
Right.
You bring it up for a penny.
Right.
Nah, I know we took about 3-4 felonies at Dairy Queen.
Oh man. Especially when they had a refrigerator on the opposite side.
Yeah, man, we made them reorganize.
Hey, this is just this is non-fictional. We just
this allegedly.
Yeah,
allegedly. You gotta say allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly. It's allegedly.
I didn't take nothing. I just enjoy driving people home with their groceries.
With no license.
Yeah, and allegedly Marjorie Nesby paid for all of it for us, so we good. No.
Man, Marjorie should turn in all her nursing checks for the 2025 pay periods.
Hey, you gotta get on cut. I talked to her today. That's who I might have to bring back on here. Is Marjorie. So she's getting ready to be a practitioner. So shout out to Marjorie. Shout out to all the 2024 graduates, whether it was high school, college.
Yeah, a lot of graduates, man. A lot of graduates, man.
All of y'all, man. Salute. 8th grade and below now. You got to make it to the high school. So
they need to just kill 8th grade graduations anyway. Them niggas ain't doing
right. Get them. They ain't learning nothing anyway.
Right.
Half of them actually stats show like most of those kids they drop out of school before they graduate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They drop out, and a lot of them ain't on reading level anyway.
Right.
Yeah, 5th grade reading level like that.
And they need to start back pushing technical school for these kids. There's a lot of jobs out there in plumbing. And
hey, when I don't know if y'all did they have these programs in high school, but when I first got to Glennville High School, I don't know what curriculum it was, but we had a cat, man, they would cut grass like during school hours. It was like work release or something.
Yeah, what they call it, early release or something like that?
No, bro, it was like 9 o'clock cutting grass, bro. This was like class.
Yeah, it's like a work study program.
Yeah, they was like they only took like math and reading, and that was it. Everything else was work.
Actually, they got some innovative programs now in schools where you can go work on a job and get math credit and get credit because they can like justify you doing it based on you're working with numbers and different things like that. So I mean, they're getting creative these days. There's no reason why somebody can graduate high school without a trade.
Some of y'all little babies ain't gonna make it, bro. Some of y'all little babies need help. Y'all didn't give them enough vitamin C or something.
Yeah.
Some of them ain't gonna make it, bro. And y'all giving them long 3, 4, 5 names. That baby still in, hey, 3rd grade still misspelling his name. You know, come on now. You can't, and y'all smoking weed and drinking and having babies, and y'all wonder why them jokers.
Hey, and then have them kids smell like weed when they come up to school.
Yeah.
I don't understand that, man. How you gonna be a grown up and you smoke weed around your kids like you smoking cigarettes, and they come to school smelling like that?
Man.
And you think that's okay?
And you wonder why that little baby dumb.
I didn't say that.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, somebody.
Hey, you won't even get a certificate with my baby out there working hard.
Hey, man, hold on.
An opinion on this show does not represent the opinion of our employers or organizations. These are the opinions of the individual
Hey, Roger,
host.
they want their child to sit by your child. Your child and work hard all year.
Man. You remember back in the day, man, we used to have them classes. You know they used to separate the classes, right?
Hey,
you had like the honor people, and then you had the normal.
I was in one.
Man.
Yeah,
you and
and then
in high school, was you, Emily?
Oh no, not in high school.
What was the teacher name? Miss Jordan?
Oh no, I wasn't there on that side. That's Dominique. I leave that Dominique.
Dominique was on the slow button.
Hey, they used to hold hands to go to work.
No, let me say,
hey man, we got some basketball game, no?
They couldn't put me.
What's the score? Hold on, score check.
72-64. But that was all the way back in. But Luca went stupid on him.
No.
Yeah, we got a game now.
Oh
yeah.
But yeah, so they couldn't find no place to put me. So they put me back there with all the kids. See, there was an LD and there was a BD. I was in the behavior disorder. Then you had the learning disorder. Learning disorder. It's a lot of folks we see right here that's Facebook philosophers today and all that stuff.
And slow as Christmas shit.
They was in the
they were in the LD class.
They
was in the
slow.
class playing with blocks all day.
Hey man, you gotta look at that lineage, man. How they kids turn up.
Hey man, the street say you got your diploma from Pineland.
I know. I almost did. They had me going there. They had me on Ritalin.
You at Pineland, dog?
What is that?
Pineland that's where you go see the psychiatrist, man, when they try to say you crazy.
No, man.
Oh my God.
No.
They had to take that little yellow pill, man.
Hey man, let's say you went to school out there in Compton.
Oh no, I had to go out there to the doctor a few times.
They had a school out there in Carlton.
Hey, what was the other one, Luke?
No. They had you going to Statesboro to see Dr. Adams. They were trying to get kids checked.
That's better than Lil Kim. Hey, what? Not Lil Kim, Dr. Kim. So you remember Dr. Kim?
Dr. Kim was the worst doctor, but you better not go to Dr. Kim if you see him. Dr. Bradwell was on them pills. He be done prescribed the wrong thing.
Dr. Adams will get everybody them crazy checks, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Man, they had me going to Dr. Adams. I used to have to go. Oh, used to have to call the transportation bus to put me on that one day. I said, I ain't going. She said, I'm calling the police.
Damn.
Hey, that really must have worked, man, because you sure did a 180, boy.
People be thinking I'm lying when I be
telling
them.
It's a lot of slow people in Glennville, bro.
But nah, over there, let me tell you something. It was a few of us that was not supposed to be over there, but they ain't had no place to put it. But y'all, that saved my life. Because if they would have had the alternative school before they had put me in BD, I don't know where I'd be, man.
Yeah.
I ain't even know they broke them down like that.
Oh yeah, you had the learning disorder. But see, here's the thing that saved me too. Dr. Hayden, she was a principal. I don't know if y'all remember her. I went to school with her son. She was like, man, you too smart. I can't put you out. You too smart. And she talked to my mom because one day I came in and I cussed all of them out. And I said, F all y'all. Y'all burn this school down. Y'all keep effing with me. I mean, I was just going off.
Yeah, I mean, you was bad, dog.
Well, you said that now, you're going to jail forever.
You're going to jail forever.
You ain't coming back to school.
School home, no.
School home.
Man, that's why I said they be wondering why you have so much grace with kids. I said, see, I was one of them kids. They threw me to the wayside. Dr. Purcell, Mr. Purcell, he was my football coach in middle school. He said he saw me one day in IGA. He said, son, I ain't think you were gonna make it. You was just horrible. I thought you were gonna be in jail somewhere. I was like, I'm saying to myself, how in the hell you just come out to somebody and say that?
He had no filter.
That bad.
Hey, I remember Club Marcel wouldn't let me play because I had a rat tail in 8th grade. It had made me sit out the game until I cut it off, bro.
Oh man.
Wow.
They ain't play with me like that.
And big Coach Odom. Yo, what Coach Odom? He still living?
No, I think Coach Odom did.
I think Coach Odom passed away.
Yeah.
Oh wow, man.
Hey man,
Coach Odom was cool, though.
I got to go back to the house, man. My son from Boston then ordered some Chick-fil-A and sent it him on accident.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's a free meal sitting on my porch.
Oh man, you better hope them coons don't get it, bud. They be
I don't know. We got, man, hey bro. I saw a black snake in the backyard, bro.
They crawling.
I think I'm putting the house up for sale.
Oh yeah,
bro, I just saw one this week too, man. That
was it a rat or king snake?
I don't care. It was a snake. Everybody keep talking about it was rat snake or they harmless. Man, please.
Man, all I know, the one I saw this week was a long snake.
He didn't get that fat for no reason.
Y'all better go put some sulfur. What my mom
I did. I put some snake away or something.
They said that snake away don't work. You gotta put some sulfur and lime.
Oh, I put sulfur and mothballs now. You smell our house before you get to the neighborhood.
Yeah, that snake away was thanks, bro. So,
they said sulfur, lime, and mothballs. Those are the things that keep. I saw a man on I think it was Facebook. He put down that snake away and put it around the snake. The snake just ran right through the snake away.
Yeah, I put all three now: lime, snake away, and mothballs.
The mothballs keep everything away. Snake,
I was about to say,
hey, I see a snake. I'm done. That's how we move.
The mothballs keep everything away.
They keep you away too. They keep people away.
Like, who grandma
man, I'm gonna have to break count, bro. I got to make some moves. But
well, that's the end of the show, man. Thank y'all who always left tuning in. Corner Store another week. We'll be back in another 2 weeks. Like I said, if you want to come on the show, shoot us an inbox. We'll get you on the show. We definitely want to spotlight those from the community. One love, Glennville. Stop all that fighting. Can we all get along? Go to church and all that good stuff, man. The Corner Store, we out.
all right.
Medicaid ain't good enough for y'all to be out there fighting like that.
On Obamacare, though.
It ain't that good.